The woman's husband had died in the line of duty. She was crying and laughing while counting money. A man saw her receiving so much money and asked why. A colleague immediately told him, "If you are killed by a criminal, you can collect a death gratuity." This gave the man an idea. Just at this time, the mayor's daughter was kidnapped, and the robber was holding a gun. Everyone retreated in fear of death. The man stepped forward, walked toward the robber, and signaled for the robber to shoot. The robber pulled the trigger, but the bullet hit a police officer behind him instead. Terrified, the robber dared not fire again. The man signaled his colleagues to arrest the robber. He broke into a building where a robber was holding the mayor's daughter hostage. The man stepped out from cover, took out a liquor bottle, and took a big gulp. The kidnapper, thinking the man was humiliating him, the man took off his shirt, which had a bullseye drawn on it, and ordered the kidnapper to shoot. The kidnapper was so nervous that the gun slipped from his hand. The man picked it up and returned it to him. But the kidnapper knew the severity of killing a police officer and ultimately did not dare pull the trigger. The kidnapper then asked for a drink. An hour later, both were drunk. The police easily arrested the kidnapper, and the man was promoted for this. He and the police were chasing a female assassin. He pulled a throwing knife from the wall and tossed it at her, ordering her to stab him. The female assassin threw the knife, which circled around his head and ultimately pierced her own skull. The man was promoted again. However, he did not want a promotion because he was terminally ill and wanted to receive the death gratuity for his parents. So, he intentionally sneaked into the home of a gang boss. Sure enough, the boss immediately raised his pistol. But unexpectedly, the boss suffered from Parkinson's disease, and every shot missed repeatedly. The boss offered him money to leave, which he flatly refused. The gunman was enraged, and when he raised his gun again, the man was completely unharmed. However, the boss fell to the ground. It turned out the boss's wife had shot him from behind because she could no longer tolerate her husband's domestic abuse. The man was promoted again.